Hi, my name is Laura Vidal, and I'm going to be doing a wedding toast for my special occasion speech. Here's my audience. I would like to propose a toast to my lovely niece, the bride, Courtney, and her dear groom, Brad, aka Bradley. You see, as Courtney's favorite aunt, I feel it is my duty to deliver a speech worthy of their relationship. A speech with honesty, passion, and maybe even a little bit overdramatic. Growing up 12 years younger than your father, Courtney, I was still a kid myself when you came into this world. For the second you came home, you hated me, and the feeling was mutual, as I was used to being the only baby girl in the house. Over the years, growing up with you became a way of life. As the youngest child, I never had to be a role model to anyone before. With you in the house, you became my youngest sister. You used to get into my belongings, get into my closet, and take my clothes. My mom, your Momo, started babying you just as she did me, if not even more. I helped to teach you how to read, to write, and how to drive your father completely crazy. Like the little trick of standing in front of the TV while he was trying to watch a baseball game to grab his attention. You learned quickly he would say almost yes to anything just to get you out of the way of his game. I have never had a niece before, so you would be the first. I knew our relationship was already going to be special. Watching you grow up after all these years has not only made me feel old, but almost proud. I am proud of the woman you have become today, and a lot of that has to do with Brad. When he came into your life, I think everyone saw a change in you, for the better, of course. The first time I ever met you, Brad, was at Courtney's 18th birthday party. Now, Courtney had told us you were going to be there, but before I met you, I knew it was you. It wasn't hard to pick out the only white boy wearing slacks and a button-down shirt to a pool party full of Mexicans. I had to give you your dues, though, because ever since that day, you have become a part of this family. You are the only guy Courtney had ever brought around, and introducing you to the family after only a couple of weeks of dating. We all knew it must have meant something. Watching you grow up and being the second family for you has been something I've treasured. It's funny because all of Courtney's younger cousins started getting more excited that you were coming than if she had came. You stepped in right away, playing games with them and wrestling around with them, which are all things they love to do. You have a certain charm about you, Bradley. Your stories fascinate, your laugh is contagious, and your love is always spreading. When we found out the two of you were getting engaged, I know I speak for the whole family when I say it was about time. We have waited for this day all of these years while y'all were in college. I couldn't have picked a more perfect man to be with you, Courtney. And you have certainly exceeded all of our expectations. And for this family, that has a lot to say. They always say that high school sweethearts don't always last. It's hard to meet someone at a young age and not only grow up with each other, but love each other every single day while doing so. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of heart to accomplish what you two have. When you two are together, everyone can see how much in love the two of you are. There have been times when I have seen y'all work as a balancing skill almost. When one disagrees with the other one has to say, you fix it. That's what makes couples work. It takes a lot of teamwork. I am amazed to see both of you go down different paths and still meet at the same intersection at the end of the day. You see, I always knew you would grow up be a talented girl, but never did I realize how fast it would happen. I saw you turn into this amazing woman overnight. And when Brad walked into your life, I saw you really flourish. You were full of life before him, but after you had this spark about you. Aristotle once said, "Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies." That quote speaks volumes of your relationship. And so with that, it is not only an honor, but a blessing to be here with you two on your special day. May all your hopes and dreams come true, and may the memory of this day become dearer with each passing year. Please raise your glass and toast to Dr. and Mrs. Brad McKinney.